Thank you.
Switching gears now to the border, ICE arrested over 3,500 criminal illegals in Houston, Texas, just during the 6 weeks of the Democratic shutdown. Joining me now is Texas Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne. Congresswoman, great to see you. Thank you very much. Homeland Security, by the way, has put up the rap sheets of some of these people, and they are really chilling. I think we can show some pictures. I can at least tell you, if we can't, let me just tell you a little bit about the people you're seeing on the screen. Aggravated intentional homicide, twice convicted of sexual assault of a child, MS-13 gang member convicted of alien smuggling, kidnapping, burglary, carrying a prohibited weapon, aggravated sexual assault of a child, sexual indecency with a child, twice convicted of sexual indecency with a child, and driving while intoxicated. It goes on and on and on. Are any Texas Democrats actually standing up for people like this?
Well, I think you've seen a lot of Texas Democrats that are standing up for people like this. This is their new constituency. People who are in our country illegally, people who are committing crimes against Americans. But I want to tell you, look at the actions that they took in Houston. These are men and women, our brothers and our sisters in Houston, who work for immigrations and customs enforcement, that are doing the job of the people. They are protecting our communities, even at the same time, while they are being doxxed, they are being targeted, they are being assaulted and attacked. So I think these guys are heroes, and we definitely, appreciate the work that they're doing. This is what Donald Trump said was going to happen when he was campaigning. This is what his administration is doing. This is what the American people voted for. And then you look at what we're doing in San Antonio not that long ago, with the operations down there that were going against things like the cartel members from Trinidad de Aragua. Those things are important to people. And when you think about how you feel the safety in your community, this is exactly what people want to be happening right now.
But the problem is, as you well know, they're getting a different message from the mainstream media. And some of it seems to be seeping in that, ICE, and totally untrue, that ICE is going into school. ICE has never gone into a single school to get somebody. I mean, it's a lot of the information is just dead wrong, made up. But it does seem to be sinking in. And one example of that is the Latin American voters, many of whom voted for Donald Trump in the last election, now have changed their loyalty because of this misinformation, I should say, about immigration. Let me just roll a tape of the CNN numbers guy. He does a lot of the polling. Roll that.
Trump's net approval rating among Latinos. In early February, again, he was just 2 points underwater. Look at where he is now. Late October, minus 34 points, 34 points underwater, a shift of 32 points over the course of this year.
He might have lost the election in 2024 if he had that many Latino voters against him. How do you bring them back into the fold?
No, and you're right. When you talk about messaging and how important that is, look, I was a mayor of one of the top largest cities in the country, of Irving, Texas, and we worked with Customs and Immigrations Enforcement very closely. We had more criminal aliens deported from our city than any other city per capita. What we found, and this is the sad part, what we found was that when we deported the criminal illegal element, the communities that were most affected by it were those migrant communities, because that's who was being, those are people that were being preyed upon by the illegal immigrants. So if you really want to talk about helping our migrant communities, enforcing immigration is exactly how you do that. We saw our crime rate. We became the fifth safest city in the country, and it was for a reason. But that message doesn't get out, that if you are really wanting to protect every citizen, but especially those in the migrant community, enforce deportations of criminal illegal aliens.
We got to run. But my own humble suggestion is this idea that the president has had for many, many years of changing our immigration system to one that focuses on the quality of the person, getting people who have an ability, whether it's laying bricks or operating on brains, but people who have an ability that we need. Right now, we need a lot of construction workers.
Merit-based.
Exactly, a merit-based immigration system. Maybe now would be the time to revive that quickly.
100%. I think what you're seeing is a number of different bills have been introduced, and I'm looking forward to, under this president, actually having an immigration policy put into place that does exactly that, looks at the needs of our American businesses, looks at the needs in our communities, and is filling those based on people who want to be here, want to assimilate, want to contribute. and are happy to be American.
Merit-based immigration, and that speak English as well. I would throw that in there as well.
Yeah.
Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Have a great weekend.